Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. My name is Raquelle. If this is your first time here, welcome. And for the rest of QreW, welcome back you guys. I'm here with another tutorial. Yes, so the products that I use, as you can see from the title, are from Sephora, the Rouge sale. I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that are not necessarily new, but that I restocked on that have proven themselves that I don't think that I've ever talked about on my channel before. If you're enjoying what you're watching throughout this tutorial, go ahead and don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up. And I need you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel to stay a while and to become a part of QreW. Without further ado, we are gonna just go ahead and dive into this look. So I've already put a little bit of this Sephora watermelon lip balm on my lips, but I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more because my lips are so dry right now. I don't even know why. All I do is drink water. I already used this Farsali. This is the Rose Gold Elixir, but I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize my face with this. It's a very, very liquidy formula, like a little bit already, like if you could see that, like that's the formula. So it is a gel. It's very, very hydrating. It is the most refreshing citrus scent ever. It is just, it smells like the most heavenly orange ever, I'm telling you. All right, so something I'm super excited to bring onto my channel is this primer by Farsali. Now, need I mind you, I do have larger pores and dark marks, so I always use a primer, the Becca Ever Matte primer I had been using, or the Fenty mattifying primer, because it creates a mask, or like the Milk of Magnesia, like, you know, like the mask, and it really does help to blur and hide and protect your pores, even though you're not supposed to be using Milk of Magnesia. However, Farsali rolled this out and I was like, I have to have it. Then I saw the price tag and I was like, nope. I couldn't bring myself to buy it, but I did get this on the Rouge sale. This is their liquid powder. Now, I've only heard good things about this. Before COVID-19 hit, I thought I was gonna be at the pool parties and I was gonna really need something to control the oil and to keep my foundation on, because it gets over 100 degrees out here and we still be partying. So it says to shake this really, really, really good, but it creates a mask. And this is, it's an oil balancing serum, and it has French pink clay, which is what gives off the cast. This is my first time ever trying it, and I've just been so amped to try it. I gotta see what it's about, you know? And now I'm just going to work this in. It has a really refreshing scent as well, so that's good to know. It's not like a medicinal smell or anything. And I guess you can layer this as well, but I'm not going to layer it. I've already set it down and I can already see it starting to dry, so I'm just gonna start with my eyes. I didn't get a palette on the Rouge sale because I don't think I need another palette, and the other ones that I ordered aren't at Sephora. So the most recent one that I've gotten from Sephora is the Supreme Nudes, and I love this palette, y'all know that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a really, really, really cute eye. I haven't actually used the Supreme shade, so I want to go ahead and try out the Supreme shade, probably with a gold. Just a really, really cute eye that I haven't tried with this palette yet. I'm going to create a base with my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in tan. So I'll be picking up Transcend and Nudist and just starting this in my crease. I want to build up the primer a little bit more right here, because I layer this just where my pores are the largest. Okay, so now picking up my Luxie tapered blending brush. This is 229. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Aesthetic, that super chocolatey brown shade. And this really is going to be concentrated into the crease just to add some depth. I really love this. They really, really stuck to like a perfect chocolate brown for this. Very last, with the same tapered blending brush, we're gonna go ahead and pick up Mink. Mink is such a beautiful, deep, off black. And I'm really just going to literally build that up super deep. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and pick up Supreme, and I'm gonna cut my crease with the actual eyeshadow instead of concealer, because I know that these really deliver and don't need to really be wet. I'm loving it. It is so pretty. It's true to the color. Yes, ma'am. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna pick up Lavish and just start putting that in, like mixing it into Supreme and putting it in my tear duct, and putting it to the closest part, and then blending those two together using the same brush. Amazing. So pretty how it mixes together. Loving it. I love this palette, you guys. I use this palette so much. So much. There we go. She's a bit of alright. So this next item is, we're gonna move to foundation. Now I've used this foundation plenty of times. I love this foundation. I just have I haven't restocked. So the Sephora sale was the perfect opportunity to restock on this very prestige foundation. That foundation is the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I'm in the shade Macau, and I've been using this for a while. So I first had gotten this like when I was in a Sephora trip, and this guy took me shopping at Sephora, and I never called him again. But it was before I was going to Bora Bora, and I needed a really good foundation. So this had just launched and I got it, and I was the foundation wasn't matte, but it was dewy but not oily, and it stayed the entire trip. So I've just been hooked to this foundation ever since. So we're just gonna put this on our face. I used about 2 pumps, but I put it on a plate so I could just administer over my face. And then, of course, blend it out with our beauty blender. Do you see this? How insanely pigmented this is? This is only 1 layer. Insane. I had forgotten, and look, it's the perfect effing match for my tan skin. It's the perfect match, right? Oh my god. All right, so originally I've been eyeing this concealer for a while, ever since it launched. I've never tried a mousse concealer, so I decided to get the NARS one, and I couldn't really color match online. This is definitely not my shade. This is too dark. This is hazelnut, and this is what color hazelnut is. I'm thinking this might even be a little too dark for my skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit just to see like what shade it is. So I think I'm gonna pick some of this up, and we're just gonna try it out to see maybe if I could like contour my nose with it or something. At least the nose. Let's see what I could use this for. Yeah, it's too light to contour the nose. It's just like not my color at all. I can use it to like go over spots that weren't covered, because it's kind of like a corrector concealer, honestly. So yeah, it's like a half a touch too dark for my skin with an orange corrector shade, and I've never tried this before until right now, but watch me work. Oh my god, so that is like a correcting concealer, and I've never tried that. But guys, I have this like dark mark right here that won't go away, and then I had a couple of dark marks right here, and it just melted right into it, and I couldn't be happier. It's a spot, this color is a spot corrector concealer for after I do my foundation, before I set everything. So I don't have to color correct before, and I couldn't be happier, honestly. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit before I do anything else. So since that is way too dark to actually highlight under my eyes or do my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and just use some products that I've recently bought that are still new, that you would be interested in possibly, but I don't have a new concealer, unfortunately. So I'm gonna use the Cream Contour by Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Chocolate. And using my Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush, number 464, we're just gonna go ahead and add some contour to my face. And again, you have to use light product with this, because if you use too much, girl, on my skin tone, it can turn out muddy and muddy mess real quick, honestly. So less is definitely more. You just want to create a shadow, because this is a bronzer, not a contour. So it just should create a very light shadow. That's all you need. You don't want like super, well for me, I don't want the lines. It's gonna be way too muddy if I did like the deep contour lines. Hell no. Okay, so I'm all sculpted out. Since that NARS concealer unfortunately didn't work, I'm just gonna pick up the Pat McGrath. This is the shade M18. Y'all know that I love this. If you didn't know, now you know. You guys, you definitely have to stand Mother Pat, because these are some quality high end. Like this is just like such a good concealer. I can't even express. I know that I'm gonna get some more. I really, 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 really love these. And I love that the concealers are actually affordable and not like $178 for one. So we're just gonna bring a little bit up onto the nose, and then after I set it where I really want it to be, that's when I just start blending it out a little bit. Look at how it blends out. There's no filter on this camera, and I'm looking airbrushed. We're just gonna drag this under and cut whatever that is on the sponge from underneath the eye. Just put it under there. Yeah, some of your favorite influencers or beauty, mostly like the Instagram gurus, they use the Sony cameras, and that gives you the perfect airbrushed look. Now for a while I was stuck in let me just do that, and like sometimes I like to use my Sony camera to bring around the house, and who doesn't want like the airbrushed look? And it took a lot of confidence for me to come in here and not use a Sony camera. Using my Canon has really shown like my growth, because for years and years I just used the Sony and perpetuated the smoother canvas. Even though it showed the dark marks, it didn't show it in depth. So graduating from the Sony to the Canon, I'm just, you know, it takes some, you know, you have to really, really know yourself, because people are not nice. Like airbrushed, straight up airbrushed, y'all, come on. Come on, y'all can't even argue with me. You can't argue that you can find something cheaper to do the same thing. Okay, go ahead and do that. But for me, I want the quality, and I know Miss Pat is going to deliver, NARS is going to deliver, and I have no problem investing in things that actually make me look like this. Like I look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set with my Huda Beauty. This is the Blondie powder. If you guys have any powder suggestions, let me know. I don't know if it's the primer, but baby, my foundation and stuff has never laid like this. It has never laid like this. Oh my God. It looks filteresque, honestly. Anyways, let me stop fucking gassing myself and continue on with the tutorial. I'm shocked. Oh my God, I'm shocked. Okay, so to actually set the face, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Shiseido Synchro Skin Foundation, and this is in the shade 450. So as you know, absolutely obsessed with the Synchro Skin foundation, right? You guys know that. Guess what happened? It fell and completely broke. It was a brand new bottle and it fell and broke. And this is the complementing powder. So I'm gonna try out the powder without actually using the foundation. I ordered some more, so we'll be able to test them both out. And these 450 is my summer shade. I tend to even use 450 anyways, because I can always make it lighter. But yeah. All right, and picking up my favorite face brush. This is the 3D HD Max Kabuki by Sigma Beauty, and it's just well-rounded, and I just love the unique shape. It gets into the crevices. And this is really good. I really like this powder. It's so pigmented. Like, I feel like I could just wear this without wearing like a liquid foundation, honestly. Y'all see why I like this? Because it's just so multi-use and it gets right in there. Y'all see that? Yep. And voila. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes. Actually, I used this Tarteist. This is the Tarteist clay paint liner, and it comes with its own brush. I'd used this so many times before. Been sleeping on myself, because this is, in my opinion, this is way better than the Inglot. You only need a little bit, but you only need a little bit to squeeze out and put on this brush. This can go on your waterline. This can go as a liner. It just is going to stay, not bleed, not be cracky, none of the jazz. It's the ultimate black liner, and I stand on that. Tarte definitely outdid themselves, and I'm just, as I was saying, do you see how cat-like and perfect that wing is? You can really define it with this, and it's smooth and it's gel-like, but again, it's not going to crack, right? It's not going to dry out. And number two, it's not going to look shiny. It does dry to a matte, which is very important for me for a black liner. Ferocious, right? Ferocious. Like straight up ferocious. Carol Baskin could never. All right, see, super cat-like. This is the only gel liner that works for me. So underneath my eye, I'm just gonna pick up Aesthetic and start adding some depth underneath the eye. Now I'm picking up my short shader. This is the E20 by Sigma, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip back into Mink and focus that closer to my waterline. but not in my waterline because I would be a teary mess, but as close to the waterline as possible, but not going underneath the front tip of the wing. And voila. So next I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of bronzer. Okay, so I'll be using my Smith 157 brush and picking up my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. So I've actually been using this as my nose contour brush, and I use this, this side I use for the cream, and then this side I use for the powder. So we're just gonna take a little bit of that and set the nose contour. So I didn't pick up any blushes. So I'm just gonna pick up a Holy Grail, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Berry Adore blush. Take all of them, because the trio together just makes the perfect shade. Now I'll be using my Used and Abused Natasha Denona Tan palette. I mean used and abused, do you hear me? Used and abused. I can't even like show it because everything's gonna fall out again. But I'm using Supreme Gold. This was so expensive that not a drop can go to waste, you know what I mean? Period. And I'm mixing Supreme Glow and then the Glow Impact powder, because layering them, putting the Supreme Glow on first. Natasha has been worth every single penny that I've invested into that brand, seriously. Whatever is left over, I just drag down my nose. It just works better because I find like if I am very precise with the highlighter on my nose, it's just gonna look like really fake. So I just use that, and then I just dab a little bit on my Cupid's bow. That's really the only place that I am like precise, you know what I mean? Because the rest of it is just gonna look way too fake. And just when you thought I was done, add some more highlighter. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This is Used and Abused. I did get a new lip liner, but it's from Ulta. It's the KKW liner, so I didn't think that I could bring it on because it's not a Sephora item, but I will be testing that out too. Now I'm gonna use this super pouty pink Me So Pretty by Too Faced, and this isn't new either, but you can get these products at Sephora still. And then blend it onto the lip. Then we're gonna throw some of the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Glass Slipper on my lips. It is, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't tried the Gloss Bomb by Fenty, I don't know where you've been, and I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. $18. So my phone literally died as I'm trying to reprimand y'all into getting the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. So I put the Gloss Bomb on so that there is no bleeding of the tear duct. After I put on my lashes, these are just some lashes that it was like in Sephora. I can't remember. I will list the lash below. Yeah, but it's looking pretty good. I put some of my They're Real lash on. And I'm just gonna hit the bottom with the They're Real. I didn't line my eyes or anything because I just wanted to kind of be a wide eye and really bring attention to the hazel contacts that are bomb, by the way, you guys. And the final touch. So I saw this and it just looked like it was going to smell good, and I read the ingredients and I really like Cherry Blossom. This is the Innisfree Dewy Glow Mist with Jeju Cherry Blossom. Okay, so I've already sprayed this once and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. And this is a refreshing mist that brightens skin and instantly replenishes moisture for a glowing, hydrated complexion. So you can use this after you tone your skin, after you've cleansed and toned, and then you spray some on. You spray on to set to give a dewy finish for your skin, and then it says that you can refresh this throughout the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit my makeup with it. I sprayed this after I toned. I haven't sprayed it to set to set my makeup yet. This is the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shake and just spray. Wow, so this is the finished look, and wow. The combination of the products that I use today have given me a flawless finish. Period, no cap. You see it. There's no, I'm just like mesmerized. Like honestly, this is the most skin-like flawless finish that I've got in a long time. Seriously, I feel like I have to switch up everything. I don't know, it's from the powder to the primers to everything. It's just looking amazing. I haven't used the NARS foundation in so long that I forgot how magnificent it is. Y'all, I'm like blown away. I'm really liking it. I was kind of nervous to like wear my new hair or wear my real hair and to wear a makeup look, but here we are. And I think it looks nice. If you guys like it, leave me a comment down below. Give a thumbs up to this video. If you have any questions about any of the products, any more that you want to see me bring on the channel, leave me a comment down below. But I'm really liking these products. See you guys here in my next video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.